Buying wine online can feel a bit uncertain, especially if you're doing it for the first time. But if you love Pinot Grigio or you're looking to buy it as a gift, ordering online opens up way more options than going to your local store, but it helps to know what you're looking for. So today I'm walking you through everything you need to know about buying Pinot Grigio online and what makes a good Pinot Grigio, how different retailers work and what to expect with shipping, and how to choose the right place to order based on how you buy wine. Let's get into it. First, let's cover what Pinot Grigio actually is, especially if you're newer to wine. Pinot Grigio is a white wine grape variety that's known for its pink skins. It makes light, crisp, refreshing white wines, and it's one of the most popular white wines in the world for good reason. It's incredibly versatile and easy to drink. While Pinot Grigio originated in France, where it's called Pinot Gris, Italy is most famous for producing some of the most popular versions. The northeastern regions of Italy, like the Veneto, Friuli, and Trentino Alto Adige, are particularly well known for their Pinot Grigio. You'll also find excellent Pinot Grigio from California, Oregon, Washington State, and even Australia and New Zealand. So what does Pinot Grigio taste like? Most Pinot Grigio wines are light-bodied with crisp acidity. You'll get flavors of green apple, citrus, pear, or white nectarines, more stone fruits from warmer regions. It's typically a dry wine, but some versions can have a touch of sweetness. So why buy Pinot Grigio online instead of just picking it up at the store? The biggest reason is selection. Your local store or wine shop might have a handful of Pinot Grigios to choose from. Online retailers have hundreds from different regions, price points, and producers. Online retailers often work directly with wineries or buy in bulk, which means you get better value. They can offer better prices than traditional retail, and you'll frequently see wines that are discounted 20 to 40% off of what you would pay in the store. I mean, look at this website. You have a great range, some under $10, others over $20, some around like the 10 to 15 range, so you can really shop around for your price point. Not to mention that online retailers provide a ton of convenience. You can browse at your own pace, read reviews, look at scores from critics, check out tasting notes, compare prices, and then get everything delivered to your door. So if you're buying wine for an event or stocking up for the season, ordering online saves you from hauling cases from the store too. The main concern people often have is shipping. Will the bottles arrive safely? Will the wine be damaged by heat or cold? We'll get into all that in a minute, but the short answer is reputable online wine retailers have this figured out. Wine arrives well packaged, insured, and in good condition. All right, so you've decided to buy Pinot Grigio online. What should you actually look for? Some retailers have massive collections, massive catalogs of thousands of wines, and other retailers curate a smaller selection based on expert tastings. Neither approach is wrong, it just depends on what you prefer. If you like to browse and research, a retailer that has more options might be for you. But if you want someone else to do the vetting and only show you top quality bottles, these curated collections are your friend. Look for websites that let you filter by region, price, ratings, and some even let you search by food pairings as well. If you're buying a Pinot Grigio specifically, you want to be able to narrow down exactly what you're looking for without having to scroll through hundreds of unrelated options. For example, maybe you want an Italian Pinot Grigio, you only want to spend $10 to $20. This will give you a ton of good options to choose from. You can get even more specific. Maybe you want a Pinot Grigio from Friuli Venezia Giulia, and now you have 3 to choose from, which all seem like great choices. Or maybe you're not quite sure what you want region-wise or even price-wise, but you just want to trust what the experts are saying. You can oftentimes search by critic reviews as well. So here are 4 top picks from wine enthusiasts. All of these were rated 90 points or above. You can bet those are going to be good options. Also, pay attention to how pricing works. Some retailers just show you the regular price. Oftentimes they're at better rates anyways because you don't have the brick and mortar retailer markup. They'll frequently offer discount codes or codes for new customers. Get 35% off, that's a great deal. Or depending on the retailer, you might see, let's back out of this wine enthusiast, You might see a discount for buying a certain number of bottles. Like here on Total Wine, you can mix and match 6 wines, and it reduces the price a little bit. You'll get a discount when you buy 6 bottles on each of the wine pricing. When you're buying wine online, you can't taste before you buy, so you need to make sure there's good information that you trust on the website. So look for tasting notes, look for critic scores and reviews. You can even oftentimes see customer reviews on each of the wines depending on the website. They'll be rated by customers, but also rated by critics as well. And that always helps you make a good buying decision when you get a feel for the product based on other people's experience with those wines. The more information a retailer is able to provide, the more confident you can feel about your purchase. Now let's take a look at a few different types of online wine retailers so you can understand what each one has to offer. First up is Wine Insiders. This is a great example of a curated direct-to-consumer model. They work directly with wineries around the world sourcing their wines. They cut out the middlemen, which means better prices for you. They have a panel of sommeliers and wine industry experts that taste hundreds of wines, and they only select the very best wines for their members. They have a club option, but you can also shop wines individually or, make an order for however many you want. And here is their Pinot Grigio selection. You can see you're not overwhelmed by endless options. Instead, they have a curated selection of quality wines that have already been vetted for you. Their Pinot Grigio selection here ranges in price from, $10, $15 up to $20. And each wine comes with detailed tasting notes. You get an idea of the origin information, some information on the producer, and they even give you some pairing suggestions. Wine Insiders also has collections and bundles, so if you want to mix and match a few wines to go along with your Pinot Grigio, you can easily do that. So Wine Insiders ships quickly. Most of their orders go out within 2 to 3 days. You can see here they also offer free shipping on orders with 6 or more bottles, which is a great deal. We all know shipping is getting expensive these days. And they back everything with their perfect pour promise, which is basically 100% satisfaction guarantee. If you don't love a bottle, they will make it right. It's really an ideal solution if you want a streamlined experience, consistent quality, and expert curation, and you don't have to do the research on every bottle yourself. Next up is wine.com, and this online retailer takes the opposite approach. They offer a massive selection of wine. They have one of the largest online wine catalogs in America. We're talking tens of thousands of wines from all over the world. So if you're the type of person who likes to browse and compare options and research, wine.com will definitely give you lots of options to choose from. So you can see here you can search by region, varietal, price, ratings. They do need you to put in your state location so that they know which wines that they can ship to you. You can browse white wines here and look for Pinot Grigio. And you can see that there are hundreds of bottles across every price range for you to choose from, as low as, around $10, $20, and even some pretty high-end wines from famous regions that are very, very highly rated that go up to $135 or more. The advantage here on wine.com is choice. If you know exactly what you want or you want to be able to have a lot of options to choose from, wine.com probably has it. They also have a really strong review system, which you can see here. People go on and rate the wines after they try them, so you can see what other people are loving, and that will give you a good feel of whether or not it's a wine that you like. Wine.com also has a pretty good educational section with some of the wines. Obviously, you get the critic ratings, the region, the varietal. They'll give you winemaker notes. You can actually view what the professional ratings are here. They give you a story about the producer. You get to know a little bit more about the winery, and you can, view by specific regions or, of course, the specific grape. If you enjoy the research process or you really just want to have the most options possible to choose from, wine.com is a solid choice for you. Total Wine is another great option. It's also one of the largest wine retailers in the US. They both have physical brick and mortar stores and also pretty robust online retail presence. If you've ever been to a Total Wine store, you know that they have a huge selection and their website really mirrors that. They have a ton of wines across every category, including Pinot Grigio. Let's navigate there now. So Total Wine is great if you want the option to browse online and then pick up in store, but they also do delivery as well. So you just need to put in your city and state or your zip code, and they'll be able to show what wines are available at a retailer near you or available to ship from the retailer near you. The Pinot Grigio selection ranges from everyday drinking wines at around $10, $12 to higher end wines that are in the $25 to $40 range. Again, you can browse by price point, by country, bottle size. If you have a specific brand that you're looking for, you can search that there. You can search more specifically by region and by critics' scores as well. Total Wine gives you the option to do a mix and match case, which is pretty cool. That way you can try more than one wine and you get a discount on the price. They give you, tasting notes. They give recommended food pairings for the wine. So it's a pretty good fit if you like having a lot of options. You want the flexibility of an in-store pickup. You like to be able to see other customer reviews and what they think about the wine. And they also do pretty frequent sales and promotions. You can shop their deals. And they do have a membership rewards program as well. Lastly, another great option is buywinesonline.com. This is a family-run business. They're based in Pennsylvania, but they've been around for over 20 years. They have thousands of top-rated wines that are available for delivery, and they also have a great gifting program if you are buying gifts for someone. This is a great resource for that. They focus on offering quality wines at very competitive prices, and their selection might be smaller than a site like wine.com or Total Wine, but they still have a pretty robust portfolio, and all of the wines are hand selected by their team, and as you can see, they have extremely competitive prices. So when you're shopping on Buy Wines online, you're getting more like a boutique experience. Their Pinot Grigio selection leans more toward well-regarded producers from Italy and California, and prices range from under $10 to $25 and up. What sets them apart is their customer service. Because they're such a small operation, you can actually call and talk to someone and get wine recommendations, which is always helpful. And if you're buying a gift for a special occasion and you want some guidance, this kind of personalized service is super helpful. One important consideration when you are shopping for wine online is to make sure to check out that the online wine retailer has a clear shipping policy and return policy. They usually outline their shipping rates. They'll give you an estimate of how long it will take to process your order and how fast it will ship. It really depends on where the wines are shipping from and where you're located as well, how long it takes to get to you. You do need to be 21 or older to receive a wine shipment. That is a law in the United States, so you are going to have to provide a signature when the wine is delivered to you. But just make sure to check the shipping policy of the website that you're shopping on. They'll also typically outline the states that they ship to and the states that they don't ship to, because wine shipping is heavily regulated in America and it varies on a state-by-state basis of whether or not consumers can have wines shipped to them. Just be sure to check that your state is included in the states that they ship to. Wine retailers always also outline their shipping charges pretty clearly. It tends to vary on the number of bottles that you order. Like here on Wine Insiders, if you order 6 or more, your shipping is free, which is pretty awesome. And they usually note the retailer that they ship with, and whether it's FedEx or UPS, if you're not going to be home, you can sometimes set that delivery to be held at their location, at the FedEx or the UPS location for pickup, which is really helpful, especially when you need that flexibility with your shipments. Buying Pinot Grigio online is straightforward once you know what to look for. You get better selection, better prices, and the convenience of delivery, all while being protected by guarantees and great customer service. So whether you're stocking up for summer dinners, buying wine for an event, or just trying something new, just take a few minutes to compare retailers based on what matters to you, whether it's selection, curation, pricing, shipping speed, or customer service. If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments which online wine retailer you prefer. Cheers!